was eyes, the only feature she shared with her family. Every child had been born with the same blonde hair, crisp blue eyes, and fair, unblemished skin. Except Jane. She had inherited the eyes, but had received wild ginger curls and freckled cheeks. Of course, she had been the last daughter her parents would seek a husband for, though she had been their firstborn. "I am capable of finding my own match, thank you," Jane said. She looked down at her plate in disappointment. Had that been the secret? Lord Barnet had already refused all of Jane's sisters, beginning with Emma, then Cecily, and finally Abigail. Jane had feigned illness each time he had come to call, avoiding the possibility that he would refuse her as well. She preferred clinging to the dream of him, rather than facing the reality of his pending indifference to her. Yet she still hoped that when he did see her, he would return her affection. Until then, she didn't need her parents throwing men in her path that she didn't want. "If you were capable of that, you would have found your own match already," her mother said. Jane's jaw dropped with indignation. She started to protest, but was stopped by a large piece of scone as it struck the side of her face. "Harry!" she glared at her brother as he fell into a bout of laughter. "I tried to throw it into your mouth." "It is most impolite to hang your mouth agape in such a way, Jane," her mother scolded. She gasped. "It is not impolite to throw food at one's sister." "He is only a boy." Jane glanced at her brother as he cast her a winning smile, but only she could see the mischief in it. The little scoundrel had managed to convince their parents that he was an angel. "As you know, your sisters have all secured marriages with peers, a feat which Mr. Milton and I are most proud of." Jane's mother exchanged a broad smile with her husband, gratification glowing in her eyes. "Emma to an earl, Cecily to a baron, and Abigail to an earl as well. To have so many advantageous matches within one family is unheard of in all of Surrey. We hope to continue our legacy with you." Yes, but Jane's sisters also possessed a beauty that was unheard of in all of Surrey. Jane simply could not compare. In recent years, her maid had learned to tame her wild hair into something presentable, and Jane had learned to always use a bonnet out of doors to minimize her freckles. But that did not change the pestering fact that she was still the plainest and most undesirable Milton daughter. "How do you intend to do that?" she asked in a bored voice. Her parents shared a glance, that secret jumping to the surface of her father's eyes once again. Jane sat forward, waiting, hoping. "As we discussed the matter after Abigail's wedding yesterday, we realized that the Viscount of Barnet has yet to meet you. We have invited him to dine with us this evening." "Did you?" Jane put on a show of indifference while she choked on a breath. She had been waiting for this day with a mixture of dread and excitement. With her sisters now unavailable, there was a chance Lord Barnet might find it within his heart to notice her. She now had claim on the entire stage, without her talented and beautiful sisters to steal every spectating eye. "Indeed," her father said, "and he has agreed to it. We shall receive him at 6 o'clock. The room had blurred together as Jane's heart raced. The three faces across the table blending into one. The beard of her father, the jewellery of her mother, and the smirk of Harry. "Are you well? You look quite pale." Jane's mother emerged in her vision, a scowl marking her brow. "I am perfectly well, Mamma. I was simply considering what I should wear this evening." "You must wear your green taffeta with the white trim. It is the only gown you have hope of looking pretty enough in to catch his attention." Jane nodded, her mother's words scratching through her like broken glass. "And my hair? I will leave that to Suzanne." Jane swallowed her fear. Her maid always knew how to help her look presentable. But she would need to look more than presentable if she hoped to impress Lord Barnet. Her heart skittered in her chest. Could this really be happening? Jane could not believe it. "I don't like Lord Barnet," Harry said.